talk, or I don't know your pronunciation depending on the school you went to. But that's also indicators of something because in ODM we've been having a number of complaints from even members themselves that they do not know the real position of the party. When they were voting for Baba in 2022, they didn't want Ruto to get into power. Now, the man they hated the most is the one Baba says they should love the most. And there's a confusion. Honestly speaking, there's a confusion because there's no real opposition party, neither do we really have a real government as we do speak. As we do speak, honest speak, because this is raw politics one on one. We've seen Sifuna, including during the funeral of the assistant to Baba when he was being buried, and Sifuna lashed at the president one on one and told him, "No, some of these things, this and the other." At the same time, we saw also Baba clashing with Osman. So long story short, we don't know what really is there because even inside ODM, they seem to be a bit disrupted. There's a faction here, there's a faction there, and then the real people who understand are not really giving the pure good guidance with regards to how the party needs to be running. That is a clever or I don't know, a clever or a less tactful thought. Depends on how we look at it. But Sifuna during that time called out, actually not told, called out the government on things that were not working properly. Additionally, Professor Anyang' also moved further and has been criticizing the government with regards to 1, 2, 3, on issues, devolution, and how the main government, is introducing itself to devolution in a dictatorial regime in a manner that should not be the case itself. But we live to see how Diacom is the only man who's managed himself as a sole owner of a party in a way, and having a bit of understanding with his politics from the days he quit, um, and he quit politics for a minute, not really quitting politics, but the way they fought with you, Wamalwa, Kijana Wamalwa, moved further and even sold his own car to buy a party, DP. And the way he also moved out of Kanu, he does understand politics. And we give credit to the senior man that no one has ever run a party individually for over 20 years strong and still moving.